Question everything, for the truth should not be televised. And that's for sure. So with that, you know, California Democrats block reparations. Say it again. California Democrats block reparations. You know, when you look at our history, here it is, we've been voting ever since we pretty much put boots on ground to vote. And it came with a whole lot of backlash for us to get involved in it. Not to mention a whole lot of lynching of our people. You know, but yet still we pushed on. And no matter how much we push to go out and vote, it hasn't changed our reality. You know, we talk about Project 2025, but we act like we're brain sleep or something, because at the end of the day, we've been under projects ever since we ran into Columbus years ago. We've been under the systematic attack ever since 1492. There's just the reality to it. And when you look at the many different redlining from Jim Crow laws to you name it, you know, white and black water where you can get chased down the street for trying to drink from a water fountain that's labeled white. We've been dealing with this for a long time. We've been under all sorts of projects. We've been living in projects, but yet still we don't get it. That it's not just the Republicans, it's the Democrats too. It's both parties. See, we done fell asleep and drunk this freaky Kool-Aid of believing that we're included in the society when we're not. We're the other on the Constitution. And the other don't get nothing. This is why we in the boat we in. This is why we have no real representative of the black nation, the Aboriginal Negroes of America nation, the real American, you know what. You know, it's just the reality to it. We all running around here talking about some Project 25 fear-mongering, and they running around here on a national scale denying us justice for crimes against humanity done to our bloodline. Making us endure under the Holocausters who Holocaust our forefathers' children. We are with the children of them now, the inheritors of our suffering and maintaining our oppression right now. And we can't get separated. They won't let us go, like Muhammad Ali said, but they don't want us around. But this is where we at. This is where we at. Where they control the narrative of who we are. Get to promote us as criminals, even though the federal census of ethnic arrest say we don't even get arrested more than the colonizers. But they don't promote themselves. Oh, but Malcolm X said that too. Same thing with the blue and white. It's just that reality. Oh, you resisting, but you the one in the hole. Can't breathe. But you resisting it. But you the one who getting hit with them and shivering and shaking over it, but you're resisting. At the same time, they claiming that they ain't do nothing to you. These are all words Malcolm X was talking about years ago when he was on the planet, letting you know that our people haven't moved. We just been going in circles. But somebody is controlling that and orchestrating us to be able to continue to go in circles and not get no leeway of going forward. That's done on purpose. Got nothing to do with you and I. Got something to do with a system of oppression that is built off a Holocaust of massacre and genocide in our people under a strong oppression of our people that we won't acknowledge today. We want to blame ourselves. You don't control nothing as Aboriginal Negroes of America. You don't control nothing as black folks, literally. You think you do, but if you did, you would have Negro leagues again. If you did, you would have Negro restaurants and Negro movie theaters and Negro hospitals and Negro, you name it, corner stores. We would have stuff that represent us like we did when we was in segregation. Welcome to integration. They integrated all your stuff to oblivion. Think that wasn't done on purpose? Well, just go look at the speech Martin Luther King did about leading his people into a burning house. This ain't something that is just being said. This is the reality of the truth of what is going on with us. But if we don't want to deal with it, then hey, we can't change nothing for our babies. We the only ones that can't get no justice in America, even though we owe justice. At the same time, the only ones getting mass incarcerated more than any nation on earth. By that same justice that won't give us justice for crimes against humanity that is owed to us based off of the crimes that have been done to us and maintained by oppression to this day. Why you think when you call for 911, you don't get people that look like you coming to your house? Yeah, it's just the reality to it. Y'all don't understand oppression no more. Y'all don't understand what it means to be oppressed. Somewhere along the line, the colonizers' programs, curriculums, and schools and institutions and universities that control these programs and curriculums done put your mind to sleep on your own plight, on what's really going on with you. They done put you in your own face so much to where you done forgot that you ain't the one orchestrating all this stuff, that they are. You done forgot that you was still not separated from the people that Holocaust massacred and genocided your people. You're not liberated yet. You done forgot about all this stuff. Like, it'll come to me in a minute, but at the end of the day, my brother Dick Gregory, that's what I was thinking about. Brother Dick Gregory said, late brother Dick Gregory, what did he say? When it was time to get liberated, the Negroes chose education over liberation. Who does that? Who want to be educated by those that came to destroy you? See, y'all done fell asleep, all the way to sleep, like just flatline brain on trauma, on the sense of being trauma bond under the very destruction that we've been under, to the point where now you only can see yourself as the destructive person. This was all orchestrated and educated into you, literally, by a system that was set up to destroy you. Right now, you're begging for justice, whereas if the Asians didn't have to beg for a crime bill for protection against hate crimes, Asians didn't have to beg for it. They was number 8 on the list and got a bill passed before you. You asking for reparations since you walked out of the POWs enslavement camps, and Latinos came right over here and got a form of reparations right over you that you're paying for out of your tax dollars. And the Republicans and Democrats know all about it, but they ain't trying to do nothing for you. Seems as if anytime it comes to do anything for a black man or a woman, nobody want to do nothing for you. But you saying you a citizen. You saying you free. You saying that you a part of a system that won't give you no economic growth, no resources to your communities, but instead will open the floodgates to the border to be able to allow millions of people to come into your community and circumvent you out your community, push you out of your community, put you in a position where they can mass incarcerate you based off of you doing survival work while the other nations doing survival work get sanctuary cities. Go figure. Well, it's time to change something. Vote independent. Who knows? I don't know. I ain't telling you how to vote, but I just don't get it. I just don't understand it. But that is the question. You let me know. Peace, peace.